History of Ford Motor Company, Founding and Early Years, 1903 to 1913. Ford Motor Company was founded by Henry Ford on June 16, 1903, in Detroit, Michigan. Backed by 12 investors, including the Dodge brothers, the company launched with a modest investment of $28,000. The first car produced was the Model A, followed by a range of models that steadily improved in quality and affordability. The Model T and mass production, 1908 to 1907. In 1908, Ford introduced the Model T, often referred to as the car that put the world on wheels. Affordable, durable, and easy to maintain, the Model T revolutionized transportation for the average American. In 1913, Ford pioneered the moving assembly line at its Highland Park plant, drastically reducing production time and cost. This innovation allowed Ford to lower the price of the Model T while increasing wages for workers, famously to file our day, double the average wage at the time. A significant moment in both industrial and labor history. Expansion and the global market, 1920s-1940s. By the 1920s, Ford was a global company with factories in Canada, Europe, and South America. However, competitors like General Motors began to challenge Ford's dominance by offering more stylish cars with new features. During World War II, Ford converted many plants to produce military vehicles, airplanes, notably the B-24 Liberator bomber, and other wartime materials, contributing heavily to the Allied war effort. Post-war innovations and challenges, 1945-1970s. After Henry Ford's death in 1947, his grandson Henry Ford II took over, modernizing the company's management and operations. Ford introduced the Ford Thunderbird, 1955, and the iconic Ford Mustang, 1964, both major successes. In the late 1960s and 70s, Ford, like other U.S. automakers, faced growing competition from Japanese imports and dealt with challenges around safety, fuel efficiency, and environmental impact. 1980s-2000s, globalization and restructuring. Facing increasing pressure from foreign competition, Ford diversified, acquiring brands such as Aston Martin, Jaguar, Volvo, and Land Rover in the 1980s and 1990s, though most were later sold off. In 2006, Alan Mulally was brought in as CEO and initiated the One Ford plan, streamlining operations and focusing on the core brand. Ford was notably the only Big Three U.S. automaker not to file for bankruptcy during the 2008-2009 financial crisis. 2010s. Present. Electric and future mobility, Ford began shifting toward electric and autonomous vehicles in the 2010s. The company launched the Ford F-150 Lightning, an all-electric version of its best-selling truck, and invested heavily in EV and software technologies. In recent years, Ford has repositioned itself as a tech-forward mobility company while maintaining strong truck and SUV sales globally.